What is going on, everyone? It's your guy Cole Jackson back here on Road Graders, brought to you today by the Russell Street Report. Big thank you to our sponsors, DNL Tinting, located in White Marsh and Parkville. Go check out dltinting.com to see the services that they can bring to you. Before we get into this one, I just want to say a big thanks to everyone who's been following along this season. It's been a ton of fun. If you guys are enjoying these breakdowns, if you're looking forward to another week, hit that like button for me. Hit subscribe if you're new here. I think 80% of my views last week were unsubscribed. So go ahead, hit that sub button. You won't miss any drops. And of course, drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about the play of the offensive line, because that is today's focus. We are going to be talking about the topic that's the most common on this channel. That is the Great Wall of Lamar, his pass protection, a unit that played so well yesterday. It was one of it's funny because when Lamar was under pressure yesterday, he threw for 89%, 238 yards and 2 touchdowns. A couple of plays that were included in that was the big gain to Gus for 80. He threw a couple touchdowns off the blitz. Lamar was just fantastic yesterday. But I really want to talk about the offensive line and especially how they set the tone early. A lot of these plays we're going to look at came early in the game. And one thing I also want to look at was this tweet from Kurt Warner. Be careful who you listen to. Hearing a lot of people saying how great Ravens pass O looked yesterday. I'm guessing because of stats. After watching tape, couldn't disagree more. So we're going to be talking about this a little bit. And so my theory on what he means by this, because he didn't really expand to provide his critiques. I don't know if he's doing a video. I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. But what I think he's referring to is a lot of these plays, excellent pass protection, excellent job by Lamar Jackson, where he is getting pressured at the end, but it's not coming from an O-line pressure. It's because no one's open. And I think that's what he means by when he says disjointed and clunky. So we're going to take a look at that theme throughout. We're going to kind of look at both views because I want to show you guys the offensive line play and also the play design. So we get this first one here. It's going to come off the play action pass. Really nice, just absolutely dropped in a bucket to Zay Flowers there on the crossing route. And so we just see the offensive line. You're going to get kind of a trap, basically a trap pull here by John Simpson. He's going to go out. This man doesn't end up coming, so you get the offensive line taking a one-step slide to their left. Tyler Linderbaum, excellent reach block there to take over from Stanley. Stanley kicks out to give extra attention to Aiden Hutchinson. Patrick Ricard with a beautiful block. But it's really the guy who sets the tone on this block that I want to highlight is Kevin Zeitler. He's going to get in there, hard step. Look at that. Beautiful back arch. Another back arch here. Just really good positioning here by those two. At the end of this rep, Morgan Moses starts to get beat. That pressure comes up the middle. And so ball's held a decently long time here, but this is why I want to show both angles. So you see we're well into 4 seconds here when the ball comes out. But when we go to the other angle here, so you're going to get an in-breaking route from Zay Flowers, and you're going to get both linebackers dropping into zone. And so this is why I think Lamar held the ball a little bit longer. You see they stepped up in play action. Now they're both dropping back. Andrews is clearing out here, and then Zay's going to cut inside. These guys are both backpedaling, and so as they're backpedaling, they're going right into where Lamar is going to throw it. You see he basically freezes them with his eyes. He reaches the point where they stop moving, then he throws the pass, and that's what opens up Zay Flowers there. So this is kind of the beauty of this play. With pass protection like this, you can allow routes to develop and allow to get deep on this one. But if you go to kind of the concept that's being called here, you're going to get a lot of deep routes. You're kind of getting a deep in, a crosser here, and then a bit of a 9 from the boundary over here. It's check down to Gus there, but it's just, I think what they're going to say is it's not a lot of creativity. It's very deep routes. We really need pass protection here to open this, but this is the result. When your pass protection is able to do that, it just benefits the rest of the offense. So big kudos to the O-line. Lamar Jackson absolutely drops it in a bucket. Zay Flowers secures it. Again, Lamar could set up a bake sale back here. Not a great route here or not a great pass here. Not a great pass. Sorry, great pass to Patrick Ricard. Not really a great gain, but the offensive line play. They're basically a man up here, 6-man protection against a four-man rush, but you're going to see, look at Linderbaum and Zeitler on that right side. Linderbaum just wrestling. Zeitler's got that hook up. Morgan Moses absolutely shutting the door there. Ronnie Stanley set a strong one. Pat Ricard makes a nice block out there. But again, this is what I think a guy like Kurt Warner's saying, right? So Ricard's starting in here, so he's gonna make a hit and then leak out. But just not a lot going on here in the on like they're just backing up and looks like cover 3 here. So just not a lot to be open. He ran basically like an in-out fade, got a deep crosser here, deep route here, 2 checkdowns here and here. So the checkdowns are nice to see, and Lamar hits it. Lamar did exactly what he was supposed to do. Kudos to the O-line for holding. But I think that's what Kurt Warner is kind of pointing to. Not a whole lot of creativity, not a lot of... And there's other plays. I'll probably do a part 2 on this because Monken has done a really good job with some of these RPO plays. But I think when they're talking about it being clunky, that's what he's referring to. Get another one here. This is probably my favorite play in this entire game. Look at the offensive line on the inside. So you got 3 down linemen. You got 3 linebackers hovering. This is very common coverage shown in college football. You get these 3 linebackers and basically a base linebacker setup and then 3 down linemen. So they're going to come and they're all going to basically come. And you're going to get essentially a 3-man stunt. So you're going to get cross face, and then a wrap. And so they're trying to drag both of these guys into following, hoping that you can wrap around John Simpson here. But the work on the inside, Kevin Zeitler instantly picks up the first guy. Simpson's going to initiate contact. Linderbaum passes. As Linderbaum passes, his head goes right back inside. Gets caught a little off guard here, but Simpson's in a good position on the pass off to pick that up. And as he does, Linderbaum is able to go into his anchor here and then regain the leverage point. Ball's already coming out. Tackles, pocket was collapsing on the edges, but held up long enough to get the ball out. And then when we go to the other angle, we do see some good things here. So you're going to get Zay motioning out. And then Bateman's just going to run that, deep crosser, and it looks like they're in man coverage here. And so that safety's got to chase Bateman. And Lamar did exactly what he's supposed to. That's basically who he's going to throw hot. That's kind of his check down, if you will. These guys are running breaking routes. So Bateman here is your first kind of outlet. So he throws Bateman hot with that pressure coming up the middle. Right there. He knows all 3 linebackers came. That means this open part of the field is coming out. Lamar steps up, throws. This is where we're seeing Lamar Jackson at his best. He's reacting to the pressure. The offensive line's picking it up. A guy's open, making a catch. But just a fantastic job by Lamar Jackson in this one. Gonna get another one here. Incredible arm angle. 4-man rush. Not a whole lot, but beautiful pass protection. Tyler Linderbaum is gonna. When we talk about inside hands, you guys know I love to talk about inside hands in the armpits. So D-tackle tries to size him up. Watch his hands right here. He's going to go up and what I call place the cuffs. He's going to bring these 2 inside hands right into the armpits. You see it right there. And you can see he just sits back into his anchor, arches that back. You got a nice arch back there. You got Moses with a nice finish on the edge. Ronnie Stanley holding up. But what I love from Lamar Jackson here is watch him step up in the pocket with a nice little slide. See? Boom. Step up in the slide and slides up into the pocket, steps up, and you can see that base wide the whole time. He's just managing the pocket, and then Bateman's able to get open. So we'll take a look at this route here. It's just going to be deep comeback. Nice route. Did I say route right there, guys? Drop a comment down below if I said route right. I know you guys make fun of me for saying route. But again, taking a look at kind of the pass concepts. A lot of deep routes, not really a lot working off one another. Bateman luckily ran a really nice one. Lamar gets the ball out. Again, I'm not being too critical of Todd Monken because I think there's things in this video that he did really well, or not in this video that he did really well, so I don't want to take that away from him. But I think, again, that's what Kurt Warner's pointing to. Now, this is one where, let's go back to this. Let's count. Ready? At the snap. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, before the contact gets to him. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful pocket right here. Everybody's winning their rep on this one. Zeitler, arch back. Linderbaum, arch back. You got both your tackles giving Lamar Jackson space. He wanted to step up here into the left, and as he did, he kind of gets sucked up, and I think he stepped up into the pocket, and Moses gets undercut here, but that's okay for me because Moses is supposed to be setting that pocket. Lamar's supposed to be back up here, but he tried to step up. And this is a good play to show where I think the main problem is with the pass offense, and it's guys getting open. There's your pass protection. Lamar's stepping up in the pocket, navigating the pocket just like you'd want, and then he has to create space for himself. But even when he does, he's able to escape here. Well, one, because he's an athletic freak. I'm not going to say that's not true. But you have this perfect pocket here. And so he's able to suck out right there. And so, create space, and Nelly gets open there deep in the left side of your screen. So that's a play. Again, not a lot of creativity here. Maybe that's one of your... I think that was the primary read. He didn't like it, but he's kind of running into a space here. You got Zay running that in-breaking route, but the safety kind of cut that off, right? He's cutting backwards this way, so Lamar can't throw that. So just nobody's open at this point. So Lamar's got to scramble, and as he does, you get the room created right there. So, that's probably the biggest issue I see with the pass offense at this point. It's going to be guys getting open in this game anyway. Great pass protection. Lamar Jackson played fantastic. There wasn't actually holding the ball. He just, wasn't getting sacked. Had to show this play. Great pass protection against a 4-man rush. But watch this route by Zay Flowers. Look at that breakdown. Oh, insanity. Another one here. 4-man protection. You're going to get Zeitler get beat here at the end. Luckily, he made good first contact. Nice recovery there, running him through. So he gets through to Lamar, but, he gave him enough time. This is over 3 seconds, so can't ask for more. And this is a really good play to kind of look at recovery. So you see Zeitler got out here. Got his hands a little wide. He had the inside hands. He basically tries to throw him down forward, snatch him. As he does, Zeitler attacks the hip. Really like that there. Attacks the hip, pushes him out. That's just enough for Lamar to get this crazy arm angle off and hit Andrews there, and I think we'll get the deep shot here. Yeah. So again, see Zeitler's, again, I like this from Zeitler. As he gets beat, he swam him here, and so instead of just letting him go, he attacks that hip. See right there? And that's enough to push him out. And then Andrews is able to get open there. But again, clunky routes, not a lot of guys running open. So, that's what I really want to focus on today. Really impressive game from the pass protection. Impressive game from Lamar Jackson. The next step in this passing offense, and I wouldn't say it was bad by any means. They won 38-6 for goodness sake. But again, going back to this tweet, when Kurt Warner points to these things, that's what I think he's pointing to. Hopefully he follows it up with a video. We can kind of compare to what I saw on tape. But LJ playing Gear 8, O-line coming together, gelling, exactly what you want to see. If you guys are pumped to see more, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new here. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. What did you think of the O-line play? What do you guys think the problem that, and I wouldn't even say the problem. What's the next step for this passing offense? Is it the receivers? Is it, just the consistency in the pass protection? Then everything will click. Let me know. I want to hear from you guys.